Welcome to episode 88, you guys, to Forbidden Panel. My name is Joel, Fictional Studios on Instagram. This is my buddy AJ. He's going to be doing the show with me. We're here doing it again. Episode 88, you guys. Yeah. We're going to review some toys. Yeah. Awesome. So,
what Joel said, but
Yeah.
it's the side panel.
it's a side panel.
Forbidden Panel is the name of the company.
But Forbidden Panel, we're working for Forbidden Panel.
That's right. And we have to follow Joel on Fictional Studios on his Instagram.
Yeah. So it's confusing. We just get letters from the people up top. We've never seen the panel, the actual Forbidden Panel, because they're forbidden. They're just a shadowy group of guys that we listen to. So,
but if you want to be a member of the Forbidden Panel, you can go to our Patreon. That's what we're calling all of our Patreon members, the Forbidden Panel. You are members of the Hidden Tribe.
Super hidden.
So on this episode, I get to unbox. Going on with our Desolator Combiner series. This is Catastrophe. He makes the leg. He is a scooper.
He's a super scooper.
Super scooper. If you caught our previous episode, not the previous one, but the one before that, we unboxed his buddy. So now we're doing this one.
Again, the big competition between a few different versions of the Devastator character done by different third-party companies. So far, all of them have been awesome. It's going to be a real tough. It's going to be a photo finish. I think
it's going to be a tough one, especially considering there's more Devastators coming out this year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to be buying all of them.
And understand, even if it's a draw, I mean, that's a win-win. If everything you get is equally amazing and you can't even pick a favorite.
Right. You had harder problems. What do you have for us to review this?
Okay. So this was actually gifted to me. This is the Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Sorry, Empire Strikes Back. You guys are going to slap me for that one. The scene in Empire Strikes Back when Vader and Luke are fighting on Bespin and Luke loses his hand. He also cries and has one of the uglier faces in film of an expression. We all know that. Whoa, you know which one. But yeah, this is a deluxe pack where they're supposed to be fighting on one of the gangways of the inside of the Bespin, floating.
It looks like right above the exhaust vent where he loses his hand and he falls down.
Yeah, so it's looking like it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know how different the actual figures are going to be to other Lukes and Vaders that have come out, but I am really excited. It's a heavy box. It feels pretty cool.
I wonder if you're going to have multiple hands.
I hope it comes with some extra goodies. Again, this was a gift, so it didn't come out of pocket, but so I really appreciated that this was gotten for me. I may not have been able to get it for myself. It just came out. And so like I said, I'm super stoked. The box is nice. Obviously, you've got a nice artist rendition of both Luke and Vader. I think the Luke is pretty well done. The back shows you at least one idea of one view of what you're getting here. But the front, I mean, it's cool. It's got that gloss and matte combo to the art to make certain parts shine. It makes the blue pop. So it's a cool showpiece in the box. I would say I wish it had been cool to have a window, especially this. If it showed them inside actually battling, that would have been really sweet. But this works. The box is going to come off anyway, so
it's going to all come off.
Yeah.
Me first.
Yeah.
I normally let Joe go first, but this time I'm going to be selfish.
It's only fair.
Only fair. Ric Flair. Woo!
All Ric Flair. Whoop.
Love the texture of the
box.
The
box feels more like a plastic than it does feel like.
I want to text the box
more than paper. It's shiny.
We have not taken any ecstasy, I swear.
Can we keep this box? AJ doesn't keep the boxes.
No.
We just keep this box. Come on,
you
man.
can keep it. You can take the box home. Ooh,
So far,
it's
since
snuggy.
he's going to be a leg piece, so he's going to have to be pretty beefy. That's my initial thoughts on that. It's going to have to be a pretty sizable beast, even in robot form. I mean, it is paper,
Jesus.
but it is seriously coated with this nice, like, just sheen. It actually has texture to it. You're getting a view of him in every form on the box.
Once again, the instructions come in magazine form. Looks like a highlights magazine, personally.
Yeah, I gotta find all the hidden stuff on the front.
Immediately impressive.
Yeah.
Just Jesus Christ, this thing is huge. Is what my mom said. Whew. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Let me get there. Okay. All right. So
Here we go. We got this up here. And don't know why. Somebody got a Gemini prompt in front of my computer, guys. Sorry.
yeah, so if we were just sitting here for a
Weird.
second looking like we're frozen, it's because we couldn't see what was going on.
Right.
But
You look at that. I'm going to drool.
so right off the bat, I did find there is a movable handle that pops out to make it so he can hold his blaster, which is pretty cool. It's got paint application. It's got silver. It has a little bit of red down in some of those little gutters. You probably weren't going to be able to see it, but there is red in there, which is a tiny little detail they didn't have to add, but they did. The fact that the handle moves down makes me curious how this will ultimately stick on to him, but I mean, I'm digging it. Are we talking about rubber tires, AJ?
Oh, rubber tires, rubber free rolling tires.
We got rubber free rolling tires, meaning this guy, when he is in construction vehicle mode, I think he will probably roll really great.
This thing is amazing. I'm looking at all the little
bucket on it looks
notches,
solid.
grooves, and it feels solid. Everything about this figure is
There is purple,
solid.
Purple metallic, green metallic, gray metallic. Oh, there's metallic all over the place. There's actually, look, is that clear plastic in the lights?
Yeah, there's clear, red, and yellow light plastic in the lights right here for hazard lights.
And the chest.
And yeah, clear in the chest. Clear red visor coming through so you can shine a light through it. I'm sure I'm going to have to install a battery somewhere so it can light up. Articulate fingers. Everything about this is just such a meticulous design. It's phenomenal. And this is what put out by Studio One. They're the ones that brought you that. Yeah, go ahead. That big Unicron that I had shown you. They've been putting out some great figures. Their previous figure that I had opened up was very impressive and very just big chested. This guy I thought would be a lot thinner, but I was wrong. He's not as thick as the other figure, but still impressive. Just an impressive figure all around.
Ooh.
Joel's having way too much fun with it. His hands are almost too articulate.
Yeah. You got this, buddy. Well, yeah, AJ's not kidding. Like, this guy, not only is like I said, the plastic has this like slightly shiny metal sheen in every spot. There's just beautiful detail. But when I moved him into this position, I'm going to tell you the joints and every little aspect of me moving him felt so solid, but
The
yet,
springs on his knees came out to support his knee. You see right here? So see how it bends down when I go bend it? See right there?
yeah.
Pops out to support it.
But it's this perfect marriage between, it'll hold and it's like strong, but perfectly easy to move. I don't not loose, but I know it's hard to explain to you guys. If you ever just move something that just
Just
feels
posable.
posable, but so well made that it functions really smooth. That was one of the
You're right.
nicest.
Everything is just
Yeah.
a smooth, nice move, like it's just been lubricated or on
And you don't feel
bearings.
scared to move it. Nothing feels like if you move something that you're gonna break it. I mean, obviously, still be careful when you're messing with any difficult transformer type situation. But this guy feels like super posable
Super bendy.
and
He's
man,
Gumby.
yeah, I'm really digging. I'm really digging this one. That's going to be one of the judging aspects we're going to have to think about when we're talking about how to compare these different Devastator versions. That thing right there, the fact that when we move them, we don't feel scared, and it feels solid. But you could get this dude into some pretty wacky poses if you wanted to.
Oh, I'm so excited to transform these, to combine these.
Yeah. So I'm going to say guessing and judging again. We're probably looking at Devastator, the Devastator version. This guy is going to be above our camera. I feel definitely.
Probably. I might have to get a bigger light box.
On these, again, a big sale for me is rubber tires on a separate rim.
And not only that, but these are grooved
Yeah,
rubber tires. So
yeah.
like they look like they can handle some snow.
Also, the box the scooper looks like it would do any
It's gonna hurt you if these claws hit you.
Yeah, and it's jointed to look like it'll move really, really well into whatever position an actual
Scooper
an
does.
actual scooper would do. Um, I don't know. That's pretty wicked.
I'm very impressed and very
Yeah,
happy with my purchase,
yeah.
especially at the price point that it was at. I'm very, very happy.
AG, do you have the other one in this line just sitting around?
No, not right now.
Okay,
Not available.
gotcha.
I
Okay,
put it back in its box. I'm not going to unbox and put these on my shelves until the entire series is out
okay.
because I just don't want to tease myself in the meantime staring at these things incomplete.
It is painful.
Yeah.
It's painful.
So I'd rather just leave them in the box for now until the series is complete and I have them all. Then I'll put them out and display them. Or once I've unboxed everything here, then I'll unbox them all and display them.
It's just showing my anticipation. I want to see more of these on a table at the same time.
Right.
I will be patient, though it is hard.
It is very difficult. It may take us till next year.
But so far, even if it didn't combine,
And the color scheme, dude, it's so G1. I love it.
yeah, I would tell you that even if they didn't combine as just a straight singular character that would transform into a vehicle mode and a robot mode, I'd still buy it. Personally.
If you're looking at this, the way I'm looking at it right now, it just looks like the regular G1 thing figure where it would just simply transform. And then when you get in close, you realize, oh my God, there's so many different things that this thing is going to do.
There's tons of joints.
There's no way this thing is a simple transformation. It's going to hurt me. And it's impressive in that way. And
yeah.
I'm excited for it. I'm going to put him back here so you guys can get an eye.
Yeah. And again, as a disclaimer, we try to detail, and tell you guys how much we can about
bigger than my mason jar.
But so many things are lost even just in camera because we can't zoom enough to have you truly appreciate the level of detail going on here.
Maybe we can. The POV cam.
We'll get in there as close as you can. Again, I just did a quick pose with him. The way this is jointed, you could make him do just about, just about anything you could make any 1/12 scale plastic Hasbro figure do. I feel like I could make him do some stuff that Spider-Man would do. That's how really jointed and confident I felt about moving that thing around right out of the box. Again, I know AGL tried to catch. There's small printed danger warning signs, all the stuff that we've said it really needs to be on a Devastator type figure.
On a construction vehicle.
Especially because they're a construction vehicle, or just like if we had, Starscream, I'd want to see some warning stuff, some, there. Yeah, it's pretty wicked. There are so many little
different
places.
Color lights that we were talking about before.
So many little places that we know stuff has to move.
Just afraid. And he comes with the flat top, so that's good.
Yeah, the faces are fabulous. He's got a metallic maroon, wine, for eyes, the visor inside there.
To me, he looks straight out of the movie, out of the animated film. And it's not until, like I said, when you get closer, that's when you see all the minute details that are involved in it, and that's when the difference comes in.
Yeah, I think you guys would really appreciate this in person. It's going to be tough. Again, there are some of these details, the texture, the solidness, that we're going to be talking about, the extra bits. I am really impressed in the 3-color lights, throwing the extra translucent. They look like real lights instead of just painted on there. It looks like real, yeah. I want to see some battle scenes at some point. Just some still photos of these guys bent, ready, just super wicked.
Your turn.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm still looking at that there, yo. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open.
You keep unboxing your thing, and I'm gonna put mine right here. Hello. Welcome to Devastator Video.
Oh.
While Joel's unboxing this, I'm going to talk to you. What? You over there. Pay attention.
Wow. This is pretty serious. A lot of stuff going on here. This is a pretty serious box.
By the way, so everyone knows, we're very far into credit card debt. If you're wondering how we can afford all these toys, very, very deep into credit card debt.
I go to Hasbro Corporate and I do dishes in the cafeteria.
I'm on my 17th identity.
Yeah.
So.
But hey, the show
must go on.
Must go on. Okay.
We do this for you.
Well, real quick, I'm going to try to get, at least hand some pieces. AJ, you want to take a peek? There's this is a pretty big platform. And I'm going to look at the bits that we got here that are supposed to go in.
This is nice. This looks like your standard 3D printed base. But it's still pretty cool, different shape. Made in Amsterdam.
Cool.
And in China. It's got an unusual shape there. Not your normal, oval or round shape. The interior here is ridged and lined, that you can feel. The surface, let's see all the different little plastic parts and stuff.
So one thing I did know about this, supposedly this boasted Darth Vader having a wired cape, and it does. It is the heaviest cape I have seen felt on a Darth Vader Black Series figure. It is a lot of heavy fabric. So that's the first one supposedly that has a wired cape, so you can kind of get him, because you remember air was moving a lot in that hollow area
in space.
So in on that Bespin deal. So let me see you guys. So in the box, it doesn't really come with really any instructions that I really saw, and nothing fell out. But I don't think this is going to be too crazy hard.
There we go. Darth Vader is coming down the runway, looking absolutely fabulously flowing.
He's showing the new winter line.
Sachet.
Okay, so well, let's.
It did come with instructions.
Yeah, it didn't come with any instructions.
It's like, figure it out, dumbass.
So these little pegs for the bottom, they're not actually all the same size. So I need to look and see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep messing with this, see what I can.
I'll keep unboxing them week while you figure them out.
See what I can discern here. Yeah, take a peek at Luke.
Unless you want to trade.
See what's going on. No, I'm really curious about how to get this thing to do what it's supposed to do.
All right, Luke is carbonated into this package.
Seriously.
Him out. But he's stuck in there like his sister's waiting for him.
Yeah. Now, right off the bat, I am looking over at him, and something I'm going to expect from this Luke is he's going to need to look tore. I need him to look
which he does.
Like
he's got tears
really
along his sleeve and his arm. He's got tears on his pockets. They're coming off. His hands are still articulate, and he still has two hands. So obviously, this is pre.
Yeah, which it would have been kind of cool if they had given us
The option to have like a separate
option.
hand.
So for some reason, this is a little wobble, and I'll have to kind of look at that, see if I can figure out what's going on there.
His shoes are a little too frou-frou for me. Too weird.
See, I feel like that. Well, he's kind of got those. That's what he had going on.
I know, but it's hard to see them as one piece.
Yeah.
Boots instead of the two piece.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of paint application. Hey, you guys, this thing is gonna be a pain to get to not wobble, but maybe that's what we want. I don't know, because it was kind of all over the place.
The waist rotates individually nicely. Great paintwork. He's got a black eye.
Okay, so this piece actually comes apart and makes it does look cut, like it was cut off in the movie. And then this goes together. I'm going to go ahead and start guessing about where some of this other stuff goes, because I really don't know. But so far, I still have hopes that this is going to be a wicked piece of movie magicalness.
And not the new Wicked.
No.
Which we just reviewed.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going on there.
Still inside the cutouts, we have two different lightsabers. We have the red and the blue one for both Luke and Vader. We have Luke's pistol. We have a blaster effect. Everything's in here pretty good. And you might Knief.
Knief.
You.
All right, you guys, still working on this for you. I'm gonna get all these on here. Let's see.
We know other companies and other places cut out this part. We're not like that.
We didn't know that there was going to be all of this involved.
Well, we want to show you guys exactly what comes into the unboxing.
Real life.
Like, this is what you're going to be dealing with when you're unboxing stuff. It's not going to be, boom, 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 everything's so nice and easy.
It's not a sterile world.
This is what you can expect when you're unboxing these things for real.
Okay. No. Oh,
like, right. we should start each episode with these are the tools you're going to need for this unboxing. Luckily, most of the time, it's just a knife and a sponger.
So what I will tell you guys about this is that these pieces literally will not go in anywhere that they won't go in. So if I don't find the exact right spots,
are they going to pop up like them?
I don't know how easy this is going to be to get on out of here. Oh,
They fit where
almost
they fit, and
there.
that's all that they fit.
Yeah, so if you guys are doing this, just kind of really look real close at what shapes you think you're going to fit where they're supposed to go. And then I'm going to plop you. Where am I plopping you? I'm plopping you right here. And like that, what? How many minutes, AJ? What are we talking? Looking at the clock.
72.
Oh, wow. So here is the platform. Again, this piece comes off to look as if it's been sabered right off. That's pretty cool. I will say the Vader with the flowing cape, being able to do that with the wire is cool. This is as thick as any good polyester dress shirt I've ever had, which isn't too many, but the Vader is good. The Vader is good. Head comes off pretty easy. I don't know if that was meant to do that, but it's a good Vader. I've got a lot of different Vaders, and but I would have to say, so one thing now, AJ, in the plastic, was there extra hands?
No.
Okay, so I would have thought there would have been some extra hands, especially Vader reaching out to Luke. Instead, he just has one typical saber hand, and he has one like the typical just shooting a gun hand, which could have been more of a grip, more of a point, could have been something, but it is good. It is a good Vader. It is a good Vader. I'm not going to totally hate on it. The way this thing moves, I'm not sure why they weighted it this way, but you know, the way the feet go on, I'm gonna have to look in that a little bit more, you guys, on how that actually is supposed to stay stable. But
And then somehow these two sabers are supposed to come together and create
yeah,
this.
let me see if we can.
I wish the instructions would have said something.
Yeah, they don't really tell you, right? Yeah. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, let's try to. But this is a pretty jacked up Luke. His clothes are torn. He looks dirty.
Got a black eye.
You know,
You got punched in the face.
he's had a really hard time. Everything's looking pretty tore up. So, and it's pretty good Mark Hamill. Hasbro, again, like I said, this was a pretty iconic moment when Luke loses his hand. I think this could have been a cool opportunity to give us, a chopped off, at least a chopped off like
Other hand.
other hand. But
No, I mean, he gets his hand chopped off.
yeah, so I was putting in that was the saber hand. So I still like it, but I think where this would have been sweet again is if Vader had some other hand options. I do appreciate the cape. The rest of Luke does look really cool. I don't have any problem with the way his figure looks. His figure looks really awesome. But yeah, that's really my only real complaint. I just think that we should have had a removable hand for Luke because of this particular moment. Was a big deal. Let's see if I can put these
I think if
together.
you really want to throw people for a loop, you should add a balloon on top of it and make it look like this is the bottom of a balloon basket.
Oh yeah, we could totally have them over Paris. The movie went a different way, and Luke was like, "Look, dude, you don't got to be bad. I don't got to be good. We're just gonna travel."
We're just going to be drawn that way.
So I'm gonna attempt to try to get these to do something real quick, if I can. So that is the basic idea of what you're supposed to do with those. And I will say, as a set, I still really like it. I'm going to go ahead and get over the fact, that this isn't the exact point when Luke loses his hand, because that was a little bit of a different I think, section of the gangplank,
But
but
it was over here.
yeah, he would have been over here, but I could have sworn there was even a little bit more protrusion out, but whatever. They are both good figures. The lightsabers are nice. You know, I'm gonna take them home and look at some of my other Lukes and Vaders to see how I feel. But initially, I think they're good. I like them. I do notice the thing that AJ said about the feet. They kind of, there's a lot of paint application on all of Luke, all the way down to his knees, and then after that, they're like, "How about just brown? We're just doing brown."
The feet look separate from the leg. And so because of that, instead of it looking like a boot he's wearing, it looks like he's wearing Peter Pan shoes.
Yeah.
And that kind of takes you out of it.
That's just, that's just paint application alone could have solved that. We can't really have a problem with Vader's paint application because he doesn't really have any. He just got a couple buttons. Okay, yeah, a bunch of buttons and just a buckle. But
it's got a nice shine on his forehead.
The effect is cool. It's a clear color, which I guess is kind of like how when they strike, but I mean there's kind of a mixing of, I don't know, it's something that, you know, I guess it's kind of tough to do, but it is cool. It does bring the sabers together so you could move them so they're getting a perfect cross and then hold it.
It needs a light effect on it though.
Yeah, I think the only thing that might have been cooler is if they did that blast effect, you know, between the two sabers where it changes color. So there's a little bit of paint application on it, or the plastic fades from
or
clear
highlight
to white,
it or something.
Highlight it with some white. I don't know, but it's still cool. And I am going to still be very happy to display it. In comparison though, like I said, I dig it, but you know what? The detail on that transformer is still killing me. And when I moved, yeah, Vader, you got bigger problems than me, bro. You should never. How powerful are you if you let something that big in lime green get up behind you without you knowing? You know, you're it was off.
And the look on Luke's face is like, you're fucked. Dad.
Yeah, dude, I'm out. These are two completely different toys. They're obviously completely different worlds.
And unlike our last episode, two different completely different companies.
Yeah. I will say that maybe it was meant to be a little rocky on purpose. I'll try to figure out why I can't get those parts to be in just right to get it to not rock. But
I want to rock.
I think for just the display factor alone, I'm
if you're just leaving it standing like that, it's great. It is a display piece. It is not a playable figure. It's not a playable toy. It's just for display properties only. And in that manner, I think Vader's head is a bit big in comparison to the rest of his body, but it works with the cape. However, as for just display, it's great.
Yeah.
I think if you had some lights above it to highlight, maybe pinpoint some scenes or something, maybe add some effect with a little bit of airbrushing onto it, you could really bring it to life. Add details and stuff like that. Scorch marks along the here and there. But otherwise, I think it's awesome. I don't like that Vader's cape has a tag.
Yeah, and on the inside, you guys can see a giant tag like a T-shirt. Vader forgot to rip the tag off of his shirt.
Right. Well, it's illegal. He doesn't want to break federal law.
Yeah, and in comparison, just so you know, that tag would be about this big on your T-shirt.
Right.
But it's in there. I'll probably tear that off for myself.
It's huge. I don't know. Yeah.
You guys can't really see it.
Can't see it. It's
yeah, but
trust us. It's this big, huge tag.
It is a giant tag in there.
A T-shirt tag in his cape, which is ridiculous.
But I think if you really played with the wire on this cape, you could make it also it was pretty easy. Like as you saw Vader's head came off, you could probably put that cape on any Vader you want or any other character you want if you like to customize. So you can see that tag in there. See that white?
See that white in the back?
It goes all the way back. See, big old tag, big old T-shirt tag.
Right
Vader just wants everyone to know, hey, I got this cape.
And it's a size large.
I got this cape down at the indoor swap meet. I was able to get 6 other capes, all for $35. That's what Vader said.
All you got to do is just throw it in the washing machine with some RIT. and you're good to go.
So yeah, it's still fun. Still displays well. Put these guys together again just so we can show them one more time. So yeah, you guys, these are completely different, fun in their own different way. I'll just say minus the things I was complaining about on it. I'm going to say the display factor of it, I think, makes up for those. And it's not going back in the box. I'm going to display it today. So I'm going to find a good spot for it. Get it
Jesus
looking
Christ.
just right. There is even more joints than we even realized.
You saw me pull the arms out, right?
Yeah, when it comes to Transformers, again, more than meets the eye. There's more joints than you thought there ever could be, and more places where things get open.
Which is fine in certain places that we travel in, but
yeah,
I guess it's okay here too.
Rubber tires, man. Rubber tires.
And they're grooved.
Yeah.
That's what's impressive.
Yeah.
They're grooved.
Yeah.
Oftentimes you get the tires and yeah, they got the little lines that cut through them. But these things have notches and grooves inside for all terrain. And that's just impressive to me. You can feel it. Notchy on the outside. They're like brand new tires, when you can feel the edges on them. These have never been driven.
And that's also, again, more of an indication that there was also hand completion when this was put together, hand construction. Somebody actually pressed those rubber tires onto the rims. Somebody took screwdrivers. There's so many little spots for rods, and I don't even know. They even hide the hardware really, really well. It's not really easy to see.
You can't tell what's an actual screw as opposed to what's just a gear on the figure, except for these two right here.
Yeah. Really wicked stuff, you guys. I would still say if you're interested in either one of these things, I don't think you're going to be upset. Even my minor discussion on some of the few things that I wish that this had, I still am happy that I have it. It's going to really display well. Obviously,
Hasbro put yours out, correct?
Hasbro put this out.
Mine is by 01 Studios. They're putting out some great stuff right now. They're putting out a complete line of new Transformer figures that they just got the licenses for. Head over to their website or just search them up on all the different toy sites, and you'll see the great line of figures that they got coming out and that are already out. Especially their Primus and their Unicron figures. Those things are great. We unboxed them on the show.
Yep.
You saw them previously. Joel has them sitting somewhere in his house watching TV.
They're so big. They're like people on the couch.
So no complaints from this company whatsoever. So with that, you want to say goodbye, Joel, and wrap us up?
Hey, you guys, thanks a lot for coming down and watching the show. Hopefully you enjoyed our review of these and you learned a little bit, help you decide to get it or not get it. Hope you guys find things that you like. And again, if there's something you want us to review, please let us know. Shoot us a message. If there's something you have that you want us to talk about or you want to be involved in reviewing yourself with us, let us know. We're always down for that. We love the community. Again, thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed this stuff, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Don't forget to check us out, forbiddenpanel.com, on all the Instagrams, on all the social media networks that are out there. We're everywhere. Trust us. And check out our Patreon, Forbidden Panel. We're everywhere. See you guys later.
Peace, you guys. See you soon.